Oh, Rex is already here. Good morning, everybody. I am mad. I didn't come in time. Oh no, what shall I do? Hi, everybody. And actually, I'm late. And the other guy who is here is not late. It's Chris Quill, who is the author of the story. And hiding in the background.
I was about 30 minutes early.
I mean, yeah, you were. I mean, I was here as well, but I wasn't fully here.
Hey. So you're partially here as a spooky ghost.
Ooh.
Spooky ghost.
So yeah, today we have a hidden gem cave. And a hidden keyword under the hidden gem cave. There you go. The only reason is because they are gonna probably try, yeah, they are facing cat scratch, right?
Cat scratch game.
Yeah, and Fat Cat wasn't the most, right? Yeah, they are gonna face Fat Cat because not the doctor, but this time someone does the same as the doctor. That, oh yeah, I'm just gonna face him.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was the saying here that he said that was made by a core founder of the Knights of the Hourglass, and that is, if you see a trap set up by the enemy, charge into it like an idiot. It'd be the last thing they expect.
Yeah, and there were two things that I was going to write here. What was this? I'm asking I demanded, which is from the villain. And it could be another villain sign, which is, oh, hello there, yes, Mr. Mont. But they don't know Mr. Mont here. I don't know if there's a Mont pony. There probably is, because that's a rule in the internet. If there is if there is a fictional character, there is a pony version.
Could be, and it might at least be a fictional version in their world, because they have fictional characters too.
Yeah. There's also a fictional Chris Cole. I mean, that's called for the win.
Watch Liar Heartstrings writes a bunch of fanfics about humans. The fictional race.
I mean, they are not fictional anymore. We know that.
Oh yeah, that got her all excited.
They said we wanted some dance music today, so we have found the narrative, and we are doing the narrative work.
Tense suspense or music that's good for gangs. Or perhaps a crystal cave. That would work pretty good.
This was what I was searching for, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's okay music for a scummy gang.
The game of shyness. Yeah. Part 11. Confrontation in the Hidden Gem Cave. Oh yeah, I have to remember that I mixed up the voice line, and
Yeah.
the big guy was a very scrawny voice.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that's Ladybug.
Yep. Crackle or Ladybug.
Yeah, and she is in the little scrawny guy
As
costume.
Wedge, who's also a unicorn.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mose! I called, and I told him to Fat Cat, his workers, and his gangsters. I mean, she might have already messed up. Do these guys even know the most? Because there is a in these gangsters, there's always a proxy that, oh, I had you to hire them to hire them.
That could be. In fact, it kind of sounds like Fat Cat operates like that. He was difficult to catch in the act of a criminal act.
Yeah.
He cleans up the evidence well. That indicates very organized crime.
What? I did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They immediately stopped the conversation and all turned to me. Remember me? I asked you for an arrival. I'm the one that got the device for you from Saudi. Indeed. I have to do this.
Yeah. Go ahead, but mind you, he's holding a cat too. So
I mean, that's
more
why
difficult to
there
do.
is no cat in the left hand. Just
Besides that, he has hooves.
oh yeah, then
Yeah.
I can surprise by giving the two of us a close look. I just need a reminder, boss. I went on. Did I give you the proper instructions for the device as well? Not knowing that has been bothering me ever since I hooked it over. I mean, this part is fine. These are two idiots who are forgetful.
Well, sure, but Wedge is supposed to be the brighter of the two.
But that doesn't mean that he is right.
Yeah.
Like, who is the brighter one out of Beavis and Butthead? it's the same thing. But the rest of the cats get getting at each other with authority. Asking himself regards me with cunning smile and his usual arrogant confidence. Of course, I also noticed his upward curled mustache and his expensive purple upper vest rubber suit. This literally is Pascal.
Yeah.
With a white blue shirt beneath and the black necktie hanging on his neck. In the picture of a perfect gentle pony, except for one thing, he is a cat. The man Matt and Harder, which are told all the room. It must be noted, the Mombos wouldn't even be able to rise out of the bed at all. Not only are his highlights not up for the challenge of lifting his enormous weight, but they have since withered because of many years of disuse. I mean disease as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can give you something, Mr. Fat Cat. What's his name? You should learn this.
Standing on their hands? Oh. Okay.
Matter.
Okay, a hand.
I mean, if you remember this guy, he could just walk on his hand.
Right.
Now that I'm this close to the room, I noticed another. Oh, yeah. I noticed another pole. Very notable pole that I did not spot from a distance due to my anchor towards this room. I am pretty sure this one is not a member of this Cascade gang. I mean, it could be either the shapeshifter or the doctor. But he doesn't know about the doctor. In fact, he is more likely a hostage, or he against his will because the hostage of his family is had asthma. You might think that, but my mind immediately went to do something else. I have seen this body in an enchanted picture. my boss. It just started night. Told it to me months ago. 2 months ago. I mean, it's gonna be funny. It is my boss. It started night. I mean, I can imagine her not knowing the boss fully, but we know she knows. Because they met.
Yeah, she even knows his real name. Was Pizza Crust, and he has his own pizza joint.
And pizza
That's his
time!
that's his day job.
Yeah. This pony has a perfect resemblance to a pony who went missing. It's a Mr. Fogg along with the rest of his immediate family. I believe his name was Cross Stark, but you cannot be sure if it's him or they just took his form.
Yeah.
I try hard not to keep my focus on that pony. I just get to realize that I actually recognize this particular stallion. I mean, if he is tied up, then you have a reason to look at him. I'm actually glad you are here, Wedge. As he said to me, with a gleam of wicked cunning in his eyes, above a smile. For you, I have indeed. For you have indeed. For us to tell us how to use the device. Since you are here, you can show us personally. Oh, it is a test. He looks at both of the experts who is carrying the device and nods around to me as a command. Give him the... Let it say no when he heard something confusing. Then he then moves a little as he floats facing toward me more, while also looking back at me and asking. By the way, while you are here, perhaps you can also elucidate me on the name of this particular device. I mean, that works as well. Kate? A bit agitated, what he seemed to be made sad, actually. I mean, educate, boss? That is now denied at my face, as he said in an annoyance. I know what I tell you, myself. Do be quiet now while the grown-ups are talking. Plus, my face salute, but get as he said. You get it, boss? Now, back to the issue at hand. But he said, as he now shifts his eyes back to me. From there he leaves the room, then into carrying his old fat white cat, and waves at me, to answer the last question. What has he done? His free home goes back to immediately talking his child and my late-looking cat. Yeah, about that. I say, and I scrub inside his comfort and drop the back of my neck. From this time, didn't say what the name of the device is. All she explained to me is what it does. I lower my hoof back to the ground and give it a hand shark, and I say, but you know the technical types most offered on the method and structure of a smaller and more practical questions.
The irony of what Crackle is saying at this moment is she was playing Cloudy Sky back then, explaining what the device does. So she would certainly know what Cloudy Sky said back then.
Yeah, but does she know what the stupid idiots said about his name? They might have made up a name when they handed it over. Can you imagine that? This is just a test and... Oh yeah, but didn't you say that this is the Crystallisator 2000?
Yeah, might be a test, or maybe the Fat Cat already knows something.
I see. Let's get that slowly. I enter your setting slowly.
You perfectly applaud you for that one.
It's funny when I read off the what one said.
And I just laughed to prove that you were telling the truth there.
At the moment, one of us gets handfuls to me to the right in question. I look up and down, and I'm looking down, the man to say. I guess that means that technically this isn't named yet. Based on what she did tell me, no? How about we call it? Uh-oh. This is the problem. This might have been already a thing. Deja vu. I clear up for a moment and I squint at the right with one eye, then turning blue. Eventually, I question purpose. The Sonic Resonator! Oh? That's me with an empty expression and voice. That's basically what it's not. I think, and I look back at Pascal and assume my normal facial expression. It's a way to tiny capturing vibrations as one thing, which can be used to turn a tiny little line in crystal into the softness of a powder. It is a very precise line too. And what made you think that I would let you name it? It is my device. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you could have called it the Sonic Pickaxe. Because that's what they are gonna use it for. Or the Gem Cutter. I can show it scarcely, as he said. Lacking evidence recovery, I suppose I'm placeholder name will do for now. In the meantime, I would like you to show us how the device works. On him. But first, I would also like to show you what we are dealing with here. I am literally pulling you into business. Now, if you say anything, you are part of the gang and you will receive punishment. He will take that proof about him in the dramatic arc before the truth goes back to his room and his cat. He also said, behold, the gem cave hidden right out of the noses of every citizen of Canterlot. Indeed. Hidden beneath the entire city itself. Keyword is hidden. Who are you and how did you find this place? And nice for things that look up, eh boss? I asked with a slight. Indeed. Let's get a cut. You simply must follow us, and I give you all the grand tour. When I'm done, I pour in the outer crystal that I want to use the device on. In the process of doing so, you will show the rest of us how to use it. Yeah, this is the jam cave, this is the dining table, this is the bathroom, and also this is the two idiots who were here who handed me the thing. So who are you?
I see you keep expecting the other horseshoe to drop here soon.
Yeah. I was so nervously, since I can force him out his leading, but I know that would be comparative with his boss in an intimidating sort of way. So I can reply, alright away, boss, just lead the way.
This is the last scene break of the entire chapter.
Yeah, we will just find the place where we can stop.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's just right about one thing. But it is a substantial race for the two of us, so for this gang, you find this guys, we are getting something in exchange. For one thing, a thought of this game, and it is indeed pretty amazing. Actually, everything in this place is made of crystal, including the walls. Which is why they need this crystal cutter, because they can mine it otherwise.
Yep. The Diamond Dogs couldn't do it, not with the raw claws.
Yeah. There's the best way here in here too. But I'm convinced it is natural. From the looks of it, very little is excavated from here so far. And this leads me to believe that this place was discovered only recently. Or it was discovered a long time ago, but they laid the tools to mine it. It was abandoned. I am also convinced that Pascal moved in for this operation, because he wanted the location of the record. Most likely this was after some of the Diamond Dogs pointed this place out. The Dogs must have thought they saw the mother load when they first encountered this place, but frankly, there's too much for even them. There's loads of earth down here to dig through. It appears all to be made of crystal. Yeah, crystal! They must not be working with the natural tools that they were born with, and in this case, it isn't sophisticated enough to dig through this much solid crystal. To even try, probably would shatter in the claws. If it didn't, then it would shatter the crystal instead. Either way, the Lord would not consider that ideal. Thus, they needed to have, from a race, able to craft and build more sophisticated tools and was fast. Frankly, I highly am amazed that all of this is right in its catalog. This is a gigantic find. I mean, yeah, it is a gigantic mine. The pit of a falling? But yeah, it's
kind of means like disgusted, surprised in a bad way.
Yeah, it is basically the opposite of appealing. It's appalling. Falling too. To take this information that it knows of one of our nation's most influential and corrupt factions. Clearly also among most, but nobody else can prove them. Faction is already very dangerous as he is, with the resources and contacts he has. And it will get so much worse once he gets a place like this fully operational. But, once again, this is not illegal. And there's nothing points to that at this point. According to my page, all of that might have been negotiation now. I also decided to get involved. If she is a creature from the future, it might be why she was aware of notable events in history. And that she knew if she could get in on the ground floor of such an operation, it may significantly extend her influence to whatever her nefarious aims are. It's been a core pony with a great deal of hidden and public influence, combined with a shape-shifting monster from the future. Their influence together could go very far indeed. Wait. How come he did not put two and two together? He knows that it's a shape-shifting monster that doesn't exist here, and it's from the future.
Yes, that she knew. The knowledge of the cat scratching was a bit new, though. She only recently discovered that.
No,
when she this
I meant about vision. That I would immediately think in her sense that, oh, that monster is either me from the future, or one of my offspring, because I am trying to become them. And it is from the future.
the moment she doesn't realize it's her offspring, but it is a shape-shifting monster, and she might have figured out it could be connected to her.
The fact that this shapeshifter reached out with particular pony is likely also indicative of her own character. I mean, her last boss was something similar to this guy, if you think about that. I mean, Karchak was leading a casino, which was kind of a more monster as well.
Oh yeah. In fact, he was probably more dangerous than this guy. Or at least he could have been if he was more ambitious. But Card Shark was having an off day at those times. He was just afraid of attracting the doctor's attention, and he was recovering from the trauma of his latest discovery about how his own history got corrupted too by the Time Lords.
Yeah. If these are the kind of powders that she wants, then what she played that room with it is probably equal dark. I mean, there is the possibility that this is Card Shark as well. We think about that. This could, the fact that it could be the Card Shark as well.
Different regeneration. Okay.
Yeah. There's a possibility. I don't think it is, but there's a possibility.
Well, let's discuss that for just a moment. Now, Mirage should have a problem with Card Shark right now because he betrayed her. But if this is Card Shark, he's in a new form. And there's just a chance that could elude her. Not a good one, though. She's a great spy.
Yeah, but we know that all of the regenerations are very different.
Oh yeah, they can be different. Yeah, different taste buds, different personalities, but typically very similar goals. If it's really important to them, it has a through line throughout each of their lives.
Yeah, she definitely only knows Card Shark as Card Shark.
And if it is the Master, they should all be somewhat unhinged in some way, and typically pretty evil.
I don't believe she definitely is keeping an eye out for Card Shark, even though she doesn't know what regeneration cycle they are gonna meet.
Well, certainly, yes. She wants to avenge herself against him.
Yeah.
Now, tell you what, though. Going back to the fact this is potentially the Master here as Fat Cat, that actually would explain why Mirage wants to get in on this operation.
Yeah, once again, I don't think it is, but I got some possibility.
Yeah, it's possible. He kind of does act in a similar way.
Yeah, because she wants to get revenge on Card Shark.
Uh-huh.
The one who knows what happened. Not on someone who doesn't know what happens in the future. If you take a part that she wants, then what she plans to do with it is probably explore dark. Adding all this up, I can see why the Guardian of Time, because that is a very legitimate step. And what these villains could do together, we could pass through time to my extreme decay. Somehow, I am a key player in the future event as well. One so strategic and important, and the favorite thing one of these time traveling guardians do is secure my cooperation. That is the first. Are you gonna put two together, please? It is literally the same thing that happened in the ReZero. That it is so obvious what's happening, and main character, please, think a little bit. Well played, I think, for I am an excellent agent of spy. No, that's not how you say it. You are the powerful and tasty. It is my job to guard Expressio from the shadows. Oh, yeah, that's gonna change. of the kindness of the princess showed me by pointing out the transformation spell. Oh yeah, it was the princess that showed. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
We can probably would have eventually found enemy, but then beside this point, I am glad for this opportunity to repay her. I mean, we are skeptical. For all we know, the princess might have been Mirage as well.
That's an interesting thought. That Celestia also knows that spell and could have cast it at any time she wanted to, because she knew where that book was. There's a chance she studied it too.
But once again, I don't think that's it because why would her offspring know about the old transformation? I'm pretty sure that she wanted to hide that she was ever a pony.
To define she in this case, since we're talking about multiple females here.
Chrysalis wanted to hide that she was ever a pony later on.
Yeah.
So I don't think she talked about this at all.
Her offspring don't seem to know that spell. They don't need it. They can transform themselves. But if they did know it, they would be able to transform other people too, including non-changelings.
Yeah. And also remember,
But-
she was not a normal changeling. She was one of the elite gods.
Yeah. Mirage. Oh yeah. She's pretty much the best that the changeling race potentially could be, but highly programmed because of that.
So
I don't think it's common for them to be trained wizards, but the ghosts certainly are, to an extreme degree.
I believe that the personal elite gods might know a little bit more than the normal changeling soldiers.
Oh yeah, definitely. And they're also the ones out there uncovering even more secrets by infiltrating other societies and digging into their secrets.
Yeah. I'm glad for the ability to repay her. Besides, give me the legitimate opportunity to be important. For as long as I do that, I can follow my own personal growth without having to rely on my wealthy mother as her number daily gives. And here we are. Like I said in a tone that made me slight confidence. Just about the end of the road. Just about to regard me. What do you think? And even if I whistle, which I won't do because I cannot whistle for the life of me, I never could, and now that I don't really have teeth, there's no possibility.
Well, you can whistle with just the shape of your lips. There's something about that.
No,
making a small little
I
hole.
could never whistle.
Okay.
I know how to, I just don't know how, or I just can't do it.
Now we're in a theme park.
Yeah, that's your...
Quite, actually. It's
Yeah.
okay.
There you go. I give it a best whistle, let's say. Well, I ain't no mining expert. There's much is not alive. But I can certainly tell there is a little potential no to come out from this here place. What's more, it's right under the notice of those kind of nobles. You even fly under the notice of royalty. That's pretty impressive. I run the disgusting mob. Wait. Machiavellian?
Uh-huh. So it's like Machiavellian, like a corrupt political leader. But
I don't know
couldn't
that
find the
one.
word.
That's why
Yeah.
I don't know that one. What was it?
Machiavellian?
Yeah, I never heard that one before.
I didn't either until politics class. That was in college.
After that, there's commands you can exploit. With all these here crystals with your powerful neighbor on your roof. You may your resources and cunning most, because you will be able to maximize any potential profit and display an offer. Indeed. Like it is with a system record. Even I am getting excited at the sheer opposite here. The modern sugar is easy to double too, with another key ingredient for this operation. Oh, and what's that, boss? I asked with the same accent and told of curiosity I expect where you will tell my place. I mean, we have the infamous shape-shifting spy or smile here, don't we? I'm literally catching two flies with one hit. There's a special crystal in here that will not surrender itself conventional tools. Oh! For some reason, I thought that the whole crystal, or mine was almost made from that crystal. I guess not. But the surrounding area of the crystal is also crystal, so they still can't mine it. I can explain as you continue to admit the story his can. Again, who might have gotten so used to this, and that the only thing that might start to me is the owner stopped hunting him. That can not around, as he said. It is absurd. The next crystal. I wanted to carefully scope it out of the game once, using the Sonic resonator. I mean, yeah, we know it uses Sonic fragmenting. Yes, we know it doesn't require magic to use. But does it work in anti-magic field? That's a different thing, right? You never tried it in an anti-magic field.
Oh yeah, the device is designed to work without magic. It's more like a mechanical action. Now you might be able to hold it with magic, or try to wind it with magic.
But here's the thing. Magic works in resonations as well. It might not stop magic. The crystal might stop all resonations. We don't know the exact things that the crystal does.
Yeah, and they might not either.
Oh, I could just show you all how to use it right now. I thought. Once you know, or once you all know the recipe, then you no longer need me here. It will also make it much harder to. No. It doesn't consider the shade of its hand as it speaks. Doing so, it gets an element melody. And Melody starts him now annoys right gets away. You were the first to be shown how to use the device that nicely from the original inventor. The crystal is too precious to risk any point years using the device at it at this time.
Device it at this time?
I think it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Using the device at it this time.
Yeah.
It happens. But can I show you all how to use it by mixing it with some other crystal and... My good sir, let me make my position perfectly clear to you. Let's get it up again. You just slide, wink, and share myself. But doing so, those headphones will internally aim those crossbones at my face and die. We don't make any sense, and now, they are now aiming at us. As I said, I am not. Should I even hate further? It is so much. Random minute speech. I'm not asking you to help her out because the mic is not a man. I am demanding you to do so. Almost. Almost something the same. I'm asking that I demand it. I'm not asking I demand it.
There you go. You called it.
I assume you to get my point. If not, I can never display to you to a lot more closely. I thought he was saying this to them as their old form. But I guess not. I mean, he might still know that they are them. They are them. I saw the irritation, the blush and annoying expression on my face. The one more to him quietly. I'm fucking told you he would not be fooled by a disguise. I mean, at this point, it's not 100%. He might have said this to, Matt and the big guy as well. I don't know his name. Mix. I think I have a point. I've been suddenly dumps today. Is it actually a little shift to watch the Minions pony go from looking like a stallion with two mental disabilities to one who is starting cutting? So, like this. So, this is Mace while he is playing Mace. And this is after. From mental disability to cutting. Your faces each of the crossboard in the direction. Passing me a confident smile. Then we said, where we were going. It doesn't matter. I'm assuming he's using his own voice at the moment. My pain tells me that except closer to his own natural one. Was made still the voice of, oh, it doesn't matter. There you
Well, the vocal cords is still in Biggs' form. He's just doing it with his own accent now.
I wanted to close a look at this case anime. With that, my pain starts forward. When he goes in about 50 feet from the microphone, but the transformation magic on his body is torn asunder. Oh, so they were not using the time. Oh yeah, right, then they wouldn't be able to get close to the crystal as well. I thought they were upcasting, so there would be no interruptions. But they were not upcasting because the transformation magic could be cancelled. I admit that he only throws out his face a bit rather than fall to the ground in sheer dizziness. But transformation magic is hardly disorienting what is happening. Because one side, weight, and sense of gravity all shift. Not only does he not fall, but he keeps taking on, albeit at a slower pace. Once he across his full and natural form, he resumes his previous pace before he slows down on arriving at his destination. So suddenly, the black crystal is embedded within the side of a crystal room, like a black tumor, growing out of crystalline mushroom. This is also next to the edge of the cliff that seems to have no bottom, at least from visible from here, especially with the dim lighting conditions we have.
Okay, that cliff was in the show as well. I think you might remember it.
think we have some of those in England, but
Some parts of the crystalline clave is really reflective. So if there is any light in there, that would reflect a
there
lot
you go.
too. What is that?
It's a word crystal.
Oh, neat.
It does some magic, but it's the same color.
Finish that paragraph.
The sun, the same amount of light we brought, is affected by the little mirror-like crystals all around us. So, I was right. This is sadness as a checker. I figured in the agent ladybug would assume the form of one unicorn between those two. That way, you may get access to your magic. He just only knew that it was a lamb. At least ladybug. He knew about the ladybug, but
Yep.
he knew which one was which.
Yep.
You are really flagpole, you know that? I asked back and found it irritably, instead of saying using Wendy's voice. I can go to the lower position in order to sign him bow to me. He also said, "Here's their charge, my lady." Look at proving
Yeah,
that in court. My lady.
Yeah, lady was in quotes.
Because he is not a lady at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I argue with the sheer orientation. Everybody knows it anyway. Oh, the flagpole part.
Actually, the guilty part.
Ah, you see?
Yeah. Everyone knows you're guilty, but good luck proving it in court.
I told that
Actually-
he said that good luck proving that in the court.
Every pony knows that as well. Actually, both of those things.
Too.
Really,
But
he could be talking about either one, or
yeah,
even both.
I had it as yeah, I am an asshole, sure, I know, but you can't prove it. Then maybe. And again, as he writes himself again. But no meaningful consequence I shall suffer until it's proven in court. The public can have any opinion of me it wants. I will take any opinion concerning me. Have you considered that I'm a unicorn and I can just kill you right here, right now?
It may be that he is considering that. There's a dozen crossbows being aimed at her and the prince right now.
Yeah, but we have a unicorn master race. Remember, just getting a guardian dome around you, and they cannot do anything.
They may be floating the crossbows too, so they also have unicorns as well. But if they're using crossbows, they probably don't know Horde Beam spell.
I mean, yeah, or they know what means spell, but they are using the crossbow first.
Yeah. It would conserve energy. If
I mean,
you just
just
expend ammunition instead of energy, you have the crossbow anyway.
it's like thinking that in olden times, so they have archers, I just have to get close and they can't do anything. No, they are pulling out the sword.
Could be, yeah.
I think you're rich, but can turn off as a little hole. In doing so, some skillful sidemen can just point to indicate ahead of us for aiming the weapons right back at me. I sigh, and I look back at the weapons again. But the knobs smell like gas and cold stock. Right now, the police is running looking at me. Keep his head tilted down enough so that his old cell hat can see him from looking at me. I guess he doesn't want to witness the tragedy is about to take place. Or he's just thinking because he's gonna die, I know.
Yeah, if that is Cornstalk, why is he there?
I mean, it is not written down. Is he tied up or anything?
It's not mentioning that right now. It doesn't seem to be that way. He was able to trot here just fine following the rest of the group.
Oh yeah. I mean, it would make sense what you think that, oh yeah, they are entertaining him with his family or something.
Even if they're not, it's not tied up though. It doesn't dismiss the fact that he might still be a prisoner here. He is surrounded with other ponies that have weapons, and besides that, it's possible that Fat Cat is threatening his family. He does have a reputation of doing that.
I mean, imagine if he is the actual boss.
Then it's probably not the real Cornstalk in that case.
Yeah.
But we can't say that for sure either.
I know my pain is telling. But he may not be aware of that one pony isn't really working with the rest of his gang. Not willingly, and at any rate. I have to warn him. No, you don't have to. It's not him. Actually, I went here closer to my crystal. I still only want to sell a generator while I am at it. I suppose, but I reached within 20 feet of the black crystal. Just like what happened to my paint before, my spell is saved from me. But I close in with the same distance. I had wondered until now, and how this anti-magic works. Does it simply nullify magic near infinity? Or does it sort of cross through me somehow? I mean, do we do that? No, we don't. I'm still not totally sure, but right now, it feels like that the letter. It seems like it is consuming magic. Oh, then it is literally the same thing as the white crystal.
It may be that she's feeling her magic leaving her body in a certain direction, so that's probably why she's guessing it's absorbing magic instead of just simply nullifying it.
I mean, it is kind of like the chain link.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so. That actually might be the predecessor of Christmas's throne, right there.
As for you, sir, who are... I can begin to ask my pain until seeing the Italian in question, to face the rest of us. Right now that includes me, that I'm still facing my pain in direction. Wait, Becky doesn't know who he was dealing with?
Until now, no. Because he was, the prince was transformed.
No, I mean, the prince, he met the prince, didn't he?
Yes, but he didn't recognize him before because he was in Biggs' form.
I mean, once again, I'm bringing back that, oh yeah, there might be a proximity between them, that they didn't meet.
But if you're asking if Salazar met Fat Cat or vice versa, the answer is yes.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen some other condition. Me and me, the cat. You! I know you! You are son of an Almaster. You are the merchant who was going to tell me the mining cost. He is inside in the land before he asked. So I think I'll need it all. Not necessarily. My face more than that. As a matter of fact, I would say we have even more to discuss, that I'm more fully aware of your operation here. I even brought you your artillery. Well, after what you have seen here, you can hardly blame me for wanting to keep my mascot close to my chest. I can test to my face. Finally recovering from my dizziness, I resume taking closer to my bed. Along the way, I see flash basket around his mug as well. And you are so fond to say, Indeed, my good sir. Here's a real relationship you might find noteworthy. My prince bought his gold, and he read the symbol embedded in the inside. As he read, he is an agent of Shadow. I mean to you, yes. To him, that might be a very different thing. Because it is, what is it called? The psychic paper. The psychic clothing? Well, no, I must be certain I would have wanted to hide the details from you. That is admit in a slightly limited tone. But you found us anyway. That's the best, I guess. Having it by my prince's side, I look back and forth between my prince and my cat, and each time they speak to each other. I mean, for her, it might
she's
seem
looking
that.
at each.
Wait,
She's
are
looking
you
at each one
partner with her?
as they speak.
My prince is in the room for one. I said, "Whoa there, wait a moment. Let's talk about this." I have to bring this up.
Sorry. Line like that, by the way, is something the Doctor often delivers.
No, there is someone who delivers this line very much.
Okay?
Let's talk about it. You know. The bigger resource. That is the gold safe close. I was not kidding when I told you I have some experience as a merchant. I am from Southern Arabia, after all, and we tend to have an eye for good deals. Getting out of this agriculture alive would certainly be one of the good deals. I imagine you have a sense for opposite too, and we have quite a big one available to us right now. I am listening, but his head is under his eyebrow. Does it think? Now that I'm more aware of what you have to offer, you give me an opportunity to match it on more equal terms. My face is Morgan. You have the gem key, you have your own resources, you have a solid cutting tool that is immune to anti-magic, and you have a crystal right beside me, capable of inducing anti-magic. I am not an idiot, sir, despite my performance earlier. Actually, I would say it is a remarkable genius to be able to roleplay in this world, and convincingly. I mean, there's a thin line between being an idiot and being the highest mind. But it remarks in the best tone. For that, it is so much to show sort of more again. You have my respect, sir.
Actually, often heard that. That's difficult for a smart person to roleplay as an idiot. But personally, I'm thinking it's more difficult to do the other way around. For someone who is actually dumb to convincingly roleplay a genius. But do that myself when I'm writing for these characters in this novel. How do you write someone who's smarter than you? And I came across some good tips for that.
There you go. This is the proof that it's possibility to say yourself as not stupid while you are being stupid.
Oh yeah, it's all come together.
I know that's very close. But they sent me out as this monster in the irritation due to the annoyance of tipping over multiple times. In all language, you're requesting for a master to solve that. Maybe it has stolen your attention that there is other important cards here on the table between us. My prince remarks as he goes assist again of his own. One we can both benefit from if we both We've been playing our cards right. Oh, and what is that? I think changes my pins by seeming to way much safer than an advantage right now. It is the Nimak here, my bit answered as he looked around to me. I think it is most of our best interest not to slay her. At least not until she gives us the second of her transformational magic. That is not something you want to handle, yes. True.
That's basically what you said earlier.
Yeah?
That he might pretend to portray the ladybug.
Okay! This is among the things my parents warned me about in advance before he approached his group. He wanted me to know that he intended to betray me at one point, but wants me to be aware that it is a act. This warning, he also wants me to pretend to react appropriately. I mean, there might be some double narrative here. That, oh yeah, I'm gonna betray you, but it's an act, but actually betraying them. What? I see, and then to me startled. How could you? You are agent of Settle, and your nation is allied to my government. Hey, I thought you were good at acting. Yeah, I am. That was awful. But we are also about this nation, my dear. Understand me, but give the success sound effect. And even you must admit, there is plenty of opportunity here. I feel the odds Pascal, as he goes on to say. Add to that, Princess Esther has been somewhat restrictive when it comes to certain business practices. From my seeing she is such high horse, might have been our rules, tying up our rules, when it comes to certain kind of financial transactions. In you, however, I sense the potential wider moral ambiguity. That in turn means wider less profitable opportunity. After all, what is your end goal by the end of the day? Why harmony is her medicine. Do you see where I'm going with this? Capitalism. Indeed, I do. And it again with the wider selector's mind. We most work for different agencies and different nations, but by the end of the day, we must have one key thing in common. We are business police at heart. Prosperity is our golden chalice. Because we know it is a finest aging potential. Okay, now I'm gonna call it. He has seen a golden chalice mark on the video.
It's kind of like the Golden Grail.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that in Saudi Arabia there is a golden chalice named Merchant Group as well.
I could easily see that. For the merchant nation with a name like that, yeah, probably. It likely exists somewhere.
The monarchy was bestial. I never understood that. I think I do agree with this just shaking of his head. Because it gone so much further. What's commonly appears to do all the things, like charging money for a service or rotating the sun and the moon. I mean, yeah, that is a big opportunity. And even more later on. Or to make yourself feel the more normal. And you know what? This might actually have been the spark between Luna and her. This might be part of it.
Imagine though that there is a nation out there that fails to pay taxes because of her services of rotating the sun and the moon. So she stops rotating the sun and the moon for the entire planet, saying that it's their fault They didn't pay their taxes.
I mean, that would literally break out the war to destroy that one nation.
But to a
What I'm saying.
Machiavellian, or a Maravellian in this case, the prince's argument makes perfect sense. Read Fat Cat's response.
I know, right? But an face is so human. Why do we get such incredible work for free? For free! I mean, come on! How utterly wasteful. It takes an hour to do this every single day and night. If she had done what she should have done 10 years ago, she would have supposed to find enough riches in order to actually do all kinds of other services for our nation. But no. He is got to feel all high and mighty and noble. I mean, I would have to say that I believe he does take taxes.
Probably, yeah.
So, she's not working for free. Everything about that.
I wonder if you noticed in that long no, only some of the letters are in italic, emphasizing he kept changing his pitch in mid reading of that.
I mean, I did change my pictures about it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. During that time, briefly, Discord's mic cut off, but it's back on. At least to me, anyway.
Yeah, it's different from YouTube. You can hear more.
Okay.
Because on the OBS there is a noise gate. On Discord there is no noise gate. So
Okay.
if you pick the microphone on the recording, it lowers it, the volume. If you pick the microphone in Discord, it gets out.
Okay.
Not like you though. My face figures it again. You don't let variable opposite sleep on my from you. For example, you run this hairstyle right here. My face just has the right to it. You also have the tool that has to dig it out safely. This, we can use it to negate enemy compression in place between us and the princess. All you need also that is some point to persuade her. And, oh look, we have a ladybug right here. My prince gives a great gesture to me. I am representing the girl he's pulling at him for that. I mean, there is a problem with that. If you force snap the princess and use the crystal on her, she won't be able to raise the sun. And the might take the form of her, but she will not be able to raise the sun and moon.
You got to let her continue those services, but other than that, you might at least take her throne by pretending to be her.
But if you are giving her magical energy back, then she might just shoot you with a laser beam.
Or teleport away, yeah. There are some flaws to that strategy. If you're constantly holding her in an anti-magic zone, yes, she cannot perform the services for the world.
Now, question mark. Once again, how does the crystal work? Can magic enter in the radius if you get it from outside?
Probably not. Anyway,
we know that you can't. Oh yeah, it doesn't because this guy wanted to teleport inside the nest, and he was teleporting outside of the nest because of the area.
Ladybug's not sure, but she's beginning to think it absorbs magic within a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, so even if you shoot from outside, even if you have it on the hand, you can't run them.
Hmm? And you might notice too, an argument that Salazar's making right now is probably something similar to what the Doctor would say, because he does lie. But the point of the argument is don't hurt Agent Ladybug. She's valuable. So, Right now, he is protecting his partner.
I mean, this guy. Is it made out of the dark crystal? That shit right there. Because I remember that very well that they could stop magic from with it.
I suspect it's not immune, but maybe resistant to magic.
I mean, that
And
was in, from what we can could see in the literally blocked magic.
I think they could have blocked some of Spike's fire too, but not all of them were that bright.
Yeah. But it did stop casting.
Hmm.
So it might have been a little bit of the crystal embedded into them. Or there is
Possibly, yeah.
more kind of material that are something magic. My friend goes on by sitting down and examining his palms together as he modeled the cat. Once she did answer the transformation span, which she will do one way or another, if she knows what's good for her, then we can use that span to any unicorn we want to impersonate the princess. Or anybody else for that matter. You and I are unicorns too, of course. Surely the impersonation of such a span has not eluded you. Indeed not. But it is as he gives somebody his cat. That is why I have lured her into my camp. However, however, yeah, are not expecting certain bonus. You won't get away with this! I better say this definitely from to my friends. For in my stupid mind, I cannot technically put her into a very bad actor. She's doing the very obvious, oh you won't get away with this!
Most ponies would still fall for it, because they're actually not that perceptive. But the prince and possibly also the mob boss might be.
Yeah. Oh, what I already have. I mean, this could have been a different, another line that it could have been not. My prince began to mock me. Oh, that's my prince. But you see, the initiatives here have been set to motion. For example, I just found something in the pocket of his cloak and pulled out a small rectangular device. Oh, what's that? I asked in surprise. That I was accustomed to being confronted with unfamiliar information. Device that called audible sound nearby. And it works without magic as well. I paid attention. The mob said they clicked something on the device, and later I pressed another button. The sound issues from the device. It started with his voice. The device that is called audible sound nearby. He is literally showing you that, yeah, it can record anything. And I have recorded everything, by the way. What? But it seems in the show. Someone take it back. I finished pushing the device away, back in the brain of an inside of the floor, it said. I think you can see why such devices can remove people agent of terror. They can also be used in documenting evidence. If a Celestia, for example, would be very much interested in this. Now, I am not going to give it to her. This is just blackmail. This is just a surefire way that I can keep you on my side.
Yeah.
I just shaking his hand, but several times as he proclaimed, wait! The time out here. This all makes sense. I got to call that in an anti-magic zone. but someone doesn't cost more time than you. You also can proceed much further back. Because of the equipment behind you. I outnumber half a dozen to one. If I take you out now, there are no witnesses here, which can tell me, and I have made a ways of silencing that against me enemy. Oh, but you don't know, this is not just a normal videotape or an audio tape. This actually, after recording something, is uploaded into the sky, into clouds. You don't know what that is. But everything on my TARDIS actually reads, heard everything. Tell me something. If I am the one with the order right here, what's the point of telling me anymore? Hey, Memouse, do you realize my device is still recording you? I've been checked with the captor. Is it? Didn't you just play back? You didn't pass another button after that. So? I can show it carelessly. I can just kill you now and take it from you. Obviously I wouldn't destroy it though. The thing could come in moving for me too. There's by the way for me to be able to point it out to me. Oh! I forgot! That makes me then realize as he told me that I on the ground. You are information worker too. You like to be fed using gossip. You are not wrong there. I can agree by lifting against eyebrow and my pin. At this point the boss said that it is uncertain where the conversation is going. In this case, here's another tidbit of information you might be interested in. My pin mentioned that you should be a fast cat. Look behind you. There's a big minotaur. Yes, specialist sniffing them out in his holding harness. Then widens his eyes and sees a large diamond dog marching towards him. In doing so, he's slipping past and over a bunch of now unconscious handpoints on the ground. And then doing the stupid thing that the most is just talking, and everyone behind him is thinking out, getting thinking out.
Oh yeah.
I am curious that a little how would you call him or her? This is not Mirage is not saying anything here. Unfortunately, anything that is also included for is a core stock. Oh. However, none of them look too injured. I mean, they are not injured, they might be dead. Even now, some of them are staying awake. Again, really. So far, no damage was done, and we can recover from later. Speaking of which, I wish my iron into my pin. Quick! I can't miss me without looking away from what is ahead of him. But things are going down now after all. One of these bullets here is a hostage, I can report. Which one? He checks by keeping his gaze on that. The one in the Gino warehouse, suspended and still had. The blue earth will live in the kingdom of mane, tail, and beard. His name is Cole Stark, and he is one of the police who went in the fog to Moon Grove, who was created by your shifting monster. So, here's Cole Stark, by the way.
He's in disguise.
I mean, It's 15 or more if it is a mirage. For the first time, Prince questioned me about the look of a surgeon that seemed safe. Oh, really? If it looks back to what is ahead of him after that. Who in the blazes are you? I said, ask him some, and he goes to the back door from the system monitor. He is my personal bodyguard, and he would like to meet you. My friend introduces Pascal. While a few of his colleagues might will start to pick themselves back up again. Say hello to my gigantic friend, Sharp Storm. Wait. He didn't change back.
He's not close enough to the crystal yet.
Yeah, but there was the caster. Don't take a confrontation.
Yeah, he's not close enough to the crystal yet for its magic to get absorbed.
So the crystal doesn't stop concentration of the spell. It stops the spell itself.
Like that. Obviously, Fat Cat's not near the crystal either, or clear enough, or else his magic harness wouldn't be working either.
Or Capstom is the only one who they upgraded the spell from. I mean, they didn't want him to come back in the game.
Yeah. I see what you mean. You mean the caster's near the anti-magic zone, and yet Curbstomp's still in the transformed state. It might be that she invested extra mana in him. Yeah, exactly. That's where that quote came from. Except it's gigantic, friend. It really is a reference to that. So you nailed that one on the head.
I mean, there is one thing I know it from very much, and you know what I'm gonna call it of.
On her sister.
You know, I'm not.
Animaniacs was also able to put.
I know that quote from here. I don't know which one. One of the Romanos. He did play it on the videotape.
I remember one of their names was Marv.
The first fact floats all the way to get in water. You have locked eyes on the floating monster, but now it is clear it doesn't want to get a leader. Instead, John marches past the monster and gets close enough to my crystal, who have a transformational magic aimed out of him too. At that point, he also spins them out and crosses his arms, while he waits for the reversion of his true form to complete. When that happens, he gives a firm warning laugh to all ahead of him. I mean, if the crystal is eating magic, then even if they upcasted it, it will eat the magic either way.
Yeah. Now that it got close enough, it was able to absorb it.
Hey, jumping jukebox! You must got in the fucking monitor! I can explain the show. I only hired the best of the match, I think a shot, and I put in name forget too, where I come from. I have something else as well. And the floating thing of crap like you will never have integrity and loyalty. March! Well, Patrick has both as fearfully, and both caught up with four holes, and I died a minute right nervously. Well, what are you waiting for? I can ask Mac to know who I correct. You got your first one, right? Then use your friend May hand and shoot the monster. They turned around and shoot him.
He'd be an easy target too.
Was he? I mean, he is floating. He can.
Not quickly, and he's a large target.
I mean, not quickly at the moment. But I am assuming he has some jet installed in the chair.
That is quite possible, yes.
And also, he's a unicorn, right?
Yeah.
There's a possibility that he can teleport away.
It was mentioned by Salazar earlier. You and I are unicorns, right? So we can both learn the transformational spell from Ladybug here.
There's still a lot. I'm trying to see if there's any supreme point that I could solve. Those who I command, which isn't all of them yet. Why did they suddenly recognize them and the most? The fantasy expression to grab some. Not happy music. What a funny happy music for grab some, right?
Yeah, it's like this sounds like music Link as he's chasing chickens or something. Some better music like this might be something a little more hardcore.
There you go. This is the most hardcore music. I mean, if you know that where it's from, then you know it is hardcore. Funny enough, you mentioned chickens, and we have the theme for Chicken Paradise. I think about the feeling.
It's a bit spooky, but all right.
Meanwhile, Gautam continues to stand, imposing with his arms crossed. He ran across each of his opponents with a look that seemed to say, "If you dare to do this, it will be the last thing you ever do." The walls of my soul's mere presence is minimal, and the overwhelming might is shaking every pony against him to the core. Sometimes to live that shaking cosmos, or they just draw the imposing and withering stare of the rifle against them. One by one, they all kept dropping the aims of their weapons. The courage and spirit is nowhere near as strong as the beast before them. Grasp up! My prince allows him to his mighty guardian. His one of the grabs ears placed to aim back at his pin, but the other one keeps the stare with one good eye faced toward. My prince let it spread. Do not harm the blue pony with the red mane, tail, and beard. The one who wears the straw hat. He's the hostage of his gang, as a member. Also, don't kill over them. Just make sure they don't settle us again, either. You can make all their lives. Now, once again, I believe that high there is Mirage. And they have actually got what they wanted. They see you on the other side. Can't have in the slide, but also from note and the acknowledgement and the ear above his head, he was aiming toward his potential target again. Do it, you imbeciles! As he complained to his gang. Shoot him! Shoot him! Instead of that, Garson with a attack continues to remind all the soldiers ahead of him that this might be their last chance to flee and live. Even though they are pinned, they said that he is not going to kill anyone.
Yep.
That's not
They
so
didn't
much
hear
a
that.
yeah. It's not so much a promise and could be a fact. I just able to soldiers get at each other, and that is how nervous they all are. Seeing that the remainder of their resolve. They turn tail and gallop away. You know what they say if you flee. They said, if you go, then it is your family that will suffer. I remind you, Pascal, that you are still being recorded. Yeah, that.
That might be a good stopping point right there. Well, the action's coming up soon. Maybe you could go a little bit further until they start actually acting in combat.
I think I'm.
If you do that, they'll just be a few paragraphs away in that case.
I think I will just end this paragraph and stop right now.
Okay.
The attempting gets harm of them support, as anything. They keep fleeing because they were generally out of their mind when they were fighting. No, the ones who stayed were out of their mind. Those who need help look at each other and show them side with remorse. If you think about that, human idiots, with this, they have little evidence that you are not a part of the gang, you are being forced. And if you run away, he can't do anything because he will be in jail. Right?
Maybe, but he might have given orders to other henchmen that
So.
has their family as hostages. That if they don't hear back from their boss within X amount of time, they'll kill them or something.
They know there wasn't nothing. He did this before. And once again, I have to be a little bit sorry for that, but we are gonna end because I have another recording session before this.
Okay.
And tomorrow we are gonna finish this part. There might be some inconveniences because there's gonna be what is it called? Those engineer. I would recommend coming. I mean, you know what? I would say it's an hour earlier. If it's okay with you.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and make the adjustments.
Yeah, because they will come at 8. I think it's not at 7 we might be able to finish it before they arrive. Because it's not that I mean there's still a lot. Oh no, Twilight is gonna come.
You saw what the picture was, right? It's from that same cave.
Yeah.
Just an example of where they're at.
No, I know where they are.
Yeah.
But just to be sure, I'm gonna save here, and we might actually read this again when we get back.
Well, you could put the bookmark there.
I mean, sometimes the bookmark is disappearing.
Okay.
But it's fine. So yeah, tomorrow we will catch a pet cat. Now, you know what? I was talking about how Corsac might be
Mirage. Mm-hmm.
But what if the fat cat is the Mirage?
Yeah, it could be any of them. And if it is, that character is capable of excellent performance. The best you may ever expect from the pinnacle of the race, insofar as acting is concerned.
I mean, if you are just a cat, all you have to do is just lie there and have your back stroke.
Well, I think that cat's doing a good performance of being a cat, too.
Yeah.
It's acting really like a cat. I've seen them before. I grew up with them with my mother.
I mean, my dogs are making a good performance of being a cat as well.
The attitude of this cat is kind of similar to Opalescence in Rarity's Pet.
I mean, yeah. Okay, so tomorrow, an hour earlier, thank you everyone for being here, and
thank you for the reading.
See you in, 21.5 hours, I think.
Yep. the way, good call for that extra quote there. Damn well nearly nailed that one.
It's hidden.
Well, it's hidden in the hidden gem cave.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it now. Before anything.
Okay.
They are gonna
Is it-
use custom, not custom, cross-talk as runaway thing. And, oh yeah! I will just if you do anything, I will hurt him. The
So,
meat shield.
in any, whatever you, in any case, you think Cornstalk is going to be used as a linchpin here, a trump card of some kind.
There you go. Let's get away for tomorrow. Let it go! You were a good theory.
Is it still recording all of this?
Yeah, it was still recording. So people can
Okay.
see that it was actually just live here. But yeah, I'm gonna make coffee and then swap to Discord, the other Discord, and see if we both have some voice or not.
Okay.
See you next
I'll see you
time!
tomorrow.
Bye bye!
Bye bye.